You mentioned people before profit. And this is something you and I've spoken about, offline, where you talked about, you don't really focus on the money or the systems, you focus on people and getting them great results. I'd love to learn just how that manifests itself. So what are you really focused on day to day in order to, I mean, this is ultimately what's leading you to get these great results, right? That's helping you grow this business is your focus on the customer. So tell me more about that. How does that manifest itself in terms of daily actions and habits and things?
So we are continually trying to refine systems because I know how important those are. And there's a certain amount of autopilot, that like I would like the business to be able to be in. But
I know you were being tongue in cheek when we were talking about that, by the way.
Yeah, but it's, but the thing is it's, when a client comes in so we offer the whole first week free, right? And I make it explicitly clear, and I don't bring it up unless they ask, but like, we don't take payment on the first day. Like I just won't do it. I won't take your money the first day. And most people who finish a demo after 3 or 5 minutes, they're just like, take my money. Like when the very first question that I get asked, and it's literally almost universal for every single client, is when they get done with the leg press and I ask them how they feel in their body, how long does it feel like they have been exercising for? Like, how long does it feel like they've been at the gym? They tell me 45 minutes, an hour, whatever that answer is. And then I take them directly after that to the vibration plate, the bulletproof the vibration plate, in order to get all that acidosis and all that byproduct, lymphatically drained through the system so that they're not like experiencing delayed onset muscle soreness for the next 6 days. The very next question out of their mouth is, okay, when can I come back? What's next? What do we do? How do I sign up? How do I get in this thing? Right. And I just tell them, I said, well, when do you want to come back? Right. And then the very next thing that we do is we schedule them on the Vasper. Right. And then the very next thing that we do after that is we basically figure out what their time budget looks like. And we book out as many sessions as we could possibly get in the next, 5 to 6 days so that they can make an educated decision, not just like, get really excited about this cool new shiny thing and then just be like squirrel. Right. Like, I want to make sure that they really are bought into what it is. And there's so much more to what it is that I'm trying to accomplish than just give great exercise. Right. And that's why I am in love with this deep fitness book. And these guys, they really, honestly, I got a little jealous because I was like, damn it, that's the book I was going to write. So now I got to like figure out another, method in terms of delivering what I want. But this mindful strength training to failure, this being present with yourself and with your body, I do that with my clients. Like, every single person that comes in here, it is very important to me that they understand that, yeah, the exercise is great. And what we do is near flawless in terms of how we deliver it. But like, these are individuals who have lives and families and jobs and goals and dreams. And this exercise, the high intensity training protocol, this modality of how we deliver and show up for people, it is such an important part of how it's going to exponentially improve every aspect of their life. And so I spend the time getting to know these people. I'm talking to my clients on a weekly basis outside of the studio. I take them to dinner. I take them to lunch. I take them to breakfast. I go to their kids' football games. Like, I've got a couple of lacrosse and high school football players, that I have. I have, college, D1 prospect basketball athletes. Like, those connections to me, when I get those testimonials and that feedback about how this is transforming lives in however way it's doing it, like, Lawrence, there's no commission check that you can write to me to make me feel the way that those words feel to me. When I'm being thanked for how I show up to people and how I'm trying to express my gift and my passion, and it is impacting these people's lives, I can't go to Walmart and buy that feeling, right? I can't go down to Whole Foods and pick off the shelf what it feels like to watch a video, from a 78-year-old, with scoliosis and myelitis and arthritis. And like, I'm able to give her a feeling of using her body so that she can feel more confident about walking. Right. Like, and I get this every single week. And so when I say I focus on people instead of profits, like, yeah, I have to charge money and I have to make money in order to grow and scale and do it. But like, you know, I have 20 years in the Army, and I didn't become a major in the Army overnight. It took me 13 years to attain the education, the experience, the confidence, and the knowledge, and the trust of my leadership in order to become a major in the military. Well, like, I'm a baby in the business world right now. And this is going to be the next 20, 30 years of my life. I'm not in any hurry. Like, I don't have anything to prove to anybody. I have a mission, I have a purpose, and that mission and purpose is not to flex on what my P&L looks like. So I take a different approach. And what I find is that once people come in here, it's a family, it's a community, and nobody here only feels like they're just a paying client. And it's not quid pro quo here. Or at least I work very hard to make sure that it doesn't feel that way.